Hello everyone, my name is Liam. Today I want to talk about Crenshaw and this is my presentation. Chapter 1 to 3. Jackson met the talking suburban cat again. Jackson asserted that he's not an imaginary friends kind of guy. His parents were worried about him because he had no imagination. His grandmother said when he became a teenager, he didn't need imagination, but he had his imaginary friends. Chapter 4 to 7. Jackson and his sister Robin played cereal ball. First, pick the target and throw a piece of cereal into it. If it hits the target, players can eat that cereal. Jackson hit the target and looked at the target, and there were 4 purple jelly beans, and they ate macaroni and cheese and 1 apple to share. When Jackson first saw Crenshaw, it was 3 years ago. Jackson made that cat's name Crenshaw. The cat liked the name. Jackson and Robin's parents were musicians, so their name came from the guitar. Chapter 8 to 10. Robin's favorite book is the crocodile book. Jackson's favorite book is The Hole is Too Deep. His parents are too optimistic. His parents worked very hard, but they were fired, but they were happy. Chapter 11 to 15. Sarah and Tom argued. Jackson heard Crenshaw having a bubble bath and humming "How much is the dog in the window?" Crenshaw asked for jelly beans. Robin didn't see Crenshaw. Imaginary friends come only when invited. Robin is waiting in the hall with her stuffed armadillo. She told Jackson to read The House on East 88th Street. Jackson asked Robin whether she has an imaginary friend. She has not, but she has Jackson, and she doesn't want to live in a minivan again. Jackson told her crocodile facts that becoming homeless doesn't happen at once. The family became homeless. In the end, Jackson first agreed that living in the minivan was hard. Living in the minivan has many problems with feet. Smelly dead feet, fresh toenail polish feet, little sister kicking feet, dog feet, scratching at imaginary friend's feet, and walking on Jackson's head. Jackson slept in the cardboard box. One day they went to a library and the librarian shared her sandwich. When Robin and Jackson grew up, they wanted to be librarians. Sarah's purse was stolen and it had all our money. The police officer gave them $20. Chapter 24 to 29. Tom got $7. The next day, Tom got $56. They ate lemon pound cake and coffee. She wanted to do busking out, but Tom said no. They had money for an apartment. Crenshaw was riding on the hood of a car. Crenshaw suddenly disappeared after things got back to normal. On Crenshaw's last day with Jackson, he said he wanted a real cat, and Crenshaw became grumpy. After that, he met Marisol wearing a Tyrannosaurus backpack, and she wanted to be a paleontologist when she grew up. He found that the 31% of the children had imaginary friends at 6 to 7 years old. He thought he was too old to be a second grader when they lived in the apartment, and raccoon ate the dog food. Sarah frantically called 911. Robin wanted to tame the raccoon. Tom sold the TV to Marisol's dad. Jackson grabbed 2 lollipops, one for him and one for his sister Robin. Northern California is good because it gives much free food. Jackson saw Crenshaw on the Best Buy's TV. Chapter 35 to 38. Jackson impulsively stole the dog cookie, and this was his first crime. Jackson gave Marisol a Crenshaw statue. Jackson did not say the name Crenshaw. Marisol told Jackson it needed a name and she wanted Crenshaw. Chapter 38 to 42. Before the yard sale day, Jackson and Robin's room was empty. Jackson's dad and mom wanted to sell the guitar, but Jackson and Robin exclaimed, that they could not sell guitar. Jackson's parents got a final eviction notice. He told Marisol about Crenshaw. Marisol wanted to see Crenshaw. She said she saw Crenshaw and Crenshaw doing the backflip on the front lawn, but Jackson saw Crenshaw doing splits. Jackson had wondered where Crenshaw is when he's not with Jackson. Crenshaw was somewhere like against the teacher's lawn. Chapter 47 to 51. Jackson's first grade teacher, Miss Malone, the vampire bats hunt for the blood. They share the blood with other bats, and he woke up because of the nightmare. He asked for help, but everybody didn't listen to him. So Crenshaw was sad when he was listening to him. Jackson wrote a letter that he would go to Marisol's house after he finished the letter. He was going out on the house, but Robin came, so he slept with her. After he woke up, his parents read the letter. Jackson's father got a job. He will be working at the music store, and the family now have a place to live. Chapter 52. Crenshaw told Jackson imaginary friends never leave. They will wait until they're needed again. On the first day of the new apartment, Crenshaw was taking a bubble bath and making bubble beards. Crenshaw was doing handstands. He closed his eyes, counted to 10 and opened his eyes. But Crenshaw was still there. Jackson knew there has to be a logical explanation, but he would enjoy the magic while he could. Thank you for listening.